Hi Royals, it's your queen, the PC Unique, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time joining me on this platform, please do not make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button. And if it's not, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I love you. So, as you all know, we look at self-development, DIYs, music, passion on this channel, and faith as well. Today's video is going to be talking about self-development in three key areas. Self-development is very important into building a high-value status in the society. A lot of persons look to become high-value, highly respected, highly appreciated in the society, but they lack certain qualities. They lack the ability to build themselves, to develop themselves, to be better versions of themselves, better than who they were last year, who they were last month, who they were 2 weeks ago. A lot of persons do not prioritize building on themselves, improving on their values, their virtues, and so many other things. This channel helps people to build themselves, to work on themselves, to become better versions of themselves in the nearest future. So yeah, today we are going to be looking at three aspects one can build themselves to be a high value lady in their 20s. We are going to be looking at how to improve yourself to be a better version of yourself in less than 30 days. And I'm sure a lot of persons are under pressure to become a better version, to do better than their peers, to be a better version of themselves. But trust me, the best thing that you can do for yourself is improve on yourself, not because of your peers, not because of competition, but because you want to grow, because you want to be better in every aspect of your life. So let us look at three key areas and three ways you can be a better version of yourself before the year runs out. The first thing I would say we can work on is humanity. A lot of persons forget the importance of humanity in looking out for other people, reaching out to humans around you. A lot of persons find it hard to treat people with kindness, to treat people with love, to treat people with respect, with goodness, with good hearts. It's not a bad thing to treat people with respect, kindness, love, compassion. Humanity is very important. To become a high value person, you have to act like a human. You have to treat other people as human beings. See men as men, not as trees. Yes, a lot of persons see people as trees, see people as inanimate, and it's not fair. A high value person do not treat people as trash. They treat people respectfully. They treat people as they would love to be treated. That is one good virtue every high value person should possess. So if you want to build yourself, improve on your self-worth, improve on your values, as a high value person, improve on your self-development, you should work on humanity. Look at people around you. How can you be helpful to your society? How can you impact the world around you? That would improve your life as an individual. It will give you a sense of happiness, a sense of fulfillment, a sense of love, a sense of belonging, a sense of ownership, that you belong to this world, that you belong to the society you find yourself in, that you are relevant. Anybody that treats people well becomes automatically relevant in a society. So if you want to improve on yourself before the year runs out and you have not been showing love, kindness, and you are not being respectful to people around you, I think it's high time you've changed that attitude. If you really want to build on your self-worth, if you really want to be a high-value person in your society, kindness does not take from you, it increases, it improves you, it raises the standard, it places you high there and not below. Forget this talk that people say, good girl, good boy, not the pay. People say they always trample on good hearts. The truth is that when your reward comes, you won't even be expecting it. Yes, so be human. Be first human. That's the first thing I chose to talk about. The next thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to self-development is the ability to learn a skill. Yes, there are skills that you can learn online. There are skills that you need to pay someone to physically put you through. And there are skills that do not take more than a day to learn. I mean that because I learned on NYSC camp, I learned a skill in 2 weeks. I learned a skill in 2 weeks. Now, the first 3 days, it was quite tricky, but I was able to produce something. And that has been the basis of my business now. I'm an Afrocentric fashionista. I do Afrocentric fashion, Ankara craft, and the like. I think I'm going to put on one of my earrings. So yeah, this is some of my products. I learned how to do this in less than a week. And this thing sells. These are Afrocentric earrings, Ankara earrings that I make and I sell. I produce, I sell as souvenirs, as gift items to people. I wear them for photo shoots and so on and so forth. Yeah. So what am I trying to say? You can learn a skill. Don't just sit there and be wishing to be a better person. You don't have a skill. You are not kind. You don't have anything that you are doing to yourself to improve on yourself, business wise. The world is evolving daily. So you can learn different things that can improve on your personality, that can improve you as an individual. When I learned this skill, it's not all that common. Afrocentric fashion is not all that common. Yes, people are coming up recently with it, but when I started selling these earrings, it was not common. So it's always a unique piece. When they just, oh, wow, this is so nice. Oh my God. And people love Afrocentric fashion in Nigeria, especially white. They love Ankara craft. They love all this cultural stuff, and this is a unique thing. I learned this in 3 days and I improved in 2 weeks. I started improving and learning, going online. You can learn a skill online on YouTube. Go on YouTube, learn a skill, and start making money out of it. Start impacting life, teaching people, start doing things. Even if you don't want to do it for money, do it to train children, do it to train students, do it to improve your society. Skill acquisition is a good way for self-development. So start learning a skill right now. Go on YouTube, type how to make Ankara earrings, how to make this, how to do that. You will see so many how-to videos on YouTube, and that is a step into being a better person before the year runs out. Trust me. The last but not the least on improving yourself as a high-value person or self-development as a young lady or young star is practicing personal leadership. Yes, a lot of persons want to be up there, they want to be recognized, they want to be seen as high value, but they have not built the qualities that a leader, a high value person ought to possess. So many persons, they will see leaders and be like, what is this one doing? What is this one doing? I can do better. But if they are put in that position, would they actually do better? If you want to build yourself to be a high value person, there are principles you have to follow. How disciplined are you? How diligent are you in your work? How neat are you? How principled are you? So many things involved. So before you can say you want to lead someone, how well have you led yourself? Yes, building yourself before the year runs out is very possible to train yourself into leading yourself. Some of us do not have a way to lead ourselves. Anybody can trust you here and there. Anybody can say, let's go to Abeokuta tomorrow, and you say, okay, let's go. You are going anywhere. You don't have a schedule for yourself. You don't have a routine for yourself. You don't have agenda for the day, agenda goals. A good way of leading yourself, a good way to lead yourself is having goals, having schedules, having plans. When you have plans, it will be very hard for someone, especially when you are focused, it will be very hard for anybody to take you out of the plan. It will be very hard for someone to just take you into, there's something that will be guiding me of recent. If you do not have a plan for yourself, somebody will hire you to carry out their plan for them. And before you know it, 30 years has passed, 50 years has passed, and you have nothing to your name. You have nothing to your own name, no title, no achievement, nothing. But you have helped someone to build his or her own dream. So if you want to build yourself, have a great sense of development, build on yourself before the year runs out, it is still very possible. Start today planning your day. Practice personal leadership. Lead yourself well. Set goals. Work towards actualizing those goals. And then the sky is your limit, not your foundation. Oh, my dad would tell me the sky is your starting point. So by the time you start leading yourself, you start knowing your weaknesses and your strengths. You start knowing how to improve on these weaknesses and these your strengths. And that way you start building yourself. People that knew you last week, people that knew you the previous month, they won't be able to recognize you by the end of the year because they have seen a change. You are now more principled. You are now more focused. You are now more definite. You are now more clarified. Like you already know what you want to do per time. They can no longer touch you. When they notice that they tried it the first time, they could not change your mind. They tried it the second time, they could not touch you here and there. You know that, okay, this person is working on himself or herself. Self-development starts with practicing personal leadership. after you built that in your life, you'll find that it's easy to lead people. By the time you found out how to lead yourself, it's very easy to lead people. No stress, no struggle. So yeah, that's what I have to say. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you've been here from the very first, thank you so much. And by the grace of God, see you in my next video. Till then, stay as the royalty that you are. I love you. Bye.